My name is Kristen Williams. I am a poet and songwriter. I decided to come out and post this video today. I am at one of my absolute favorite spots to come to. I love the sound of the water and the waterfall, and the ducks are coming up out of the water. So I love coming out here and just watching the ducks and listening to the waterfall. It's really peaceful, really quiet. And I'm going to share a passage of scripture from Philippians chapter 2, verse 15 through 16. And it reads, that you may become blameless and harmless children of God, without fault in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast the word of life, so that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain or labored in vain. And in the light of Jesus, I shine. It's not me and of myself. It's just the grace of God working in me. And even through my poetry and songs, it's a reflection of my journey through life. And the message that I want readers and listeners to take from my poems and songs is know your worth, because you are worth waiting for. So I do use some of my poems and songs to promote abstinence among teens and young adults. Those are my target demographic, but it applies to everyone. And you can find a posting of my poetry at facebook.com/Elements of Virtue. You can also find it at Elements of Virtue collection.wordpress.com. If you want to print and share any with friends, relatives, youth groups, organizations, feel free. It is in printable format. And the poem that I'm going to share is titled Remnants of Me. Looking in the mirror, and all I see are remnants, mere shadows of who I used to be, but having a responsibility in achieving my destiny while striving to establish and uphold Christ in my identity without losing oneself in emotions and vanity, and allowing ill motives and individuals to get the best of me. No. Jumped off, backed up, or next that I will not be. Guilty of cutting in the third degree. Like pieces of a puzzle being fitted together perfectly, I am being made whole, and that's what God, not I, has decreed. Cutting off split ends who only cause my heart to bleed, and helping those who are in need are instructions given, so I must take heed, and not give in to empty promises that others feed while entangled in their own battles of selfishness and greed. Recognition of self in space and time, I seek and see guidance from above, leading and guiding me to where He wants me to be, with tiny steps taken in achieving what will become my destiny, and finding virtue and integrity encompassed in my identity, offsetting inner emotions and external values of beauty, all that which is vanity. Now I am taking back the best of all that has been relinquished or stolen from me, including my dignity and my integrity and my self-respect of being nobody's cut buddy in the first, second, or third degree. Consider me a picture perfect perfection of perfectly designed wholeness as my God has decreed, by mending open wounds so my heart does not bleed for those split ends who offered zero reciprocity, and therefore them I do not need. Now receiving a just reward for having taken heed to the promises of God off of which I feed. For doing such, there is no existence of overdosing and greed. And after tonight, looking in the mirror, and all I see is who I am, a bright and shining reflection of me, and not who I used to be. And this is me. And I want to also say that, regardless of what's popular or what the world has to say, if we have sex with one person, ladies, if we have sex with one man who is not our spouse, that is one too many. We are worth waiting for. And that's the message I want you to take from this poem today. God bless you. I love you. In the light of Jesus, I shine. Bye.